Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Marisol Heathrow claims she was suspended from a dog-sitting website after the defendant's construction crew let her client's pup escape.
All rise.
Chris Hartman says the plaintiff wasn't paying attention and his co-workers are not to blame.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone. Good day. This is a case of Heathrow versus Hartman. Ms. Heathrow, you are suing Mr. Hartman for $2,300. You say the defendant got you suspended from an online dog-sitting job. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And the defendant, you say the plaintiff was interfering with your construction site, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'll start with you, Ms. Heathrow, since you're bringing the suit. So you were hired from an app service, like an online service.
Yes, I was.
You were listed as one of the dog sitters.
Yes.
Where people go through and choose and then call you, there's a rate.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you were hired by whom?
Carla.
Okay, by a woman named Carla.
Yes.
What kind of dog does she have?
She has a mixed breed.
Okay, and how old is the mixed breed?
I would say still a baby.
A puppy?
Yes.
About how old?
Roughly like maybe one, maybe.
So was the dog one or you never asked?
That never came up, ma'am.
Lord, what kind of online site is this? Let's make sure we avoid that
She need to
one.
be watching Turtles.
So you get booked online. You'd never worked for Carla before.
No, I didn't.
And so then you show up. Where are you watching the dog? At her house?
I'm watching it at her house. So what my rate is $100 a day, and I usually give them like 3 days so I can get used to the animal, to the dog, and so they can get comfortable with me. That's how I do it.
And so then were you staying at her house? Or
I was
were you
staying at her
coming in and
house.
out? You were actually
I was actually
dog
staying.
sitting and house sitting.
Yes.
Squatting.
All right.
Watching
And
them
so
dog.
tell me how you think Mr. Hartman owes you money. Where is he in this scenario?
So because I stayed at the house, what happened is the dog named Diego, he has a collar. So Carla already let it be known that Diego would come in and out through as he pleased. So what happened was, as I came out,
They have the little doggy door?
no, it's the
automatic.
collar. It opens like it opens the door, like it opens.
Oh!
Yeah, it's like one of them
Keep up.
fancy.
Y'all ever heard of that?
Keep up.
Now that's new. So wait, when the dog walks up to the door, the collar opens the little door? Or does it open a doggy door?
Doggy door.
Doggy door.
Oh, I was about to say, Lord, if it's opening the front door. What? Okay, so there's a little doggy door. When the little dog comes up to it, opens.
Yes.
Therefore, no other animals or no other thing can get in because they don't have the collar.
That's correct.
Okay, that makes sense because have y'all seen that cute little meme? It's online where I think they bring. Is it a coyote that comes in with the dog?
yeah.
Have y'all seen that? It's like a little baby coyote, and they all walk through the dog door. Oh my God, I would have lost my mind. Okay, I digress. So you are watching Diego.
Yes.
Everything's going well.
Everything's going
Please put Mr. Hartman in this story.
So Mr. Harp, he is a construction worker for the client that we both work for, and
Oh, for Carla.
yes,
Yes.
So he's doing some work on her house.
that's correct.
All right.
So Diego got out, noticed that Diego got out, and I had told Chris over here to close the gate. And I didn't know that.
Oh, he went on his all access pass.
Yes.
And got out the doggy door.
Yes.
But the gate was open.
Exactly. And his workers was playing with the dog.
She's there to watch the dog.
Okay, so his workers were playing with the dog.
No, we was not playing with no dog.
You guys
we
playing
there
with the
working.
dog?
The
No,
dog got
no,
out.
No,
the dog
no,
got
no,
out,
no.
and we
You
sitting there
guys
trying to
was
corral the
playing
dog.
with the dog. How is your worker supposed to be doing their job, but they're
you want us
surrounding the
to kick
dog?
the
So wait a minute,
No.
why is this a big deal? So the dog got out and the workers played with the dog. Why is this a big deal?
Because,
She wasn't doing her job. She
No.
was shocked the dog was out.
anyways,
You want to do your job.
how about your worker?
I was there to do.
How long was the dog out before you noticed, Miss Heathrow?
He wasn't out that long.
How long?
I would say no more than like a few seconds or so.
No.
So, Mr. Hartman, I want to understand, what kind of work are you doing on the house?
Well, we were renovating her her pool house and we're turning it into an ADU for her.
Okay.
So she can make money off of it.
Okay.
Well, I guess whatever she wants.
Had you ever seen the dog before? Had you ever seen Miss Heathrow walking the dog?
I was there 3 weeks before she even got there, and it was never an issue with the dog with the owner. We hardly ever seen the dog.
Okay.
So I really started noticing Diego when she pulled up, telling us to shut the gate behind y'all. You know, and we bringing in granite, pipes, concrete, all that type of stuff, and we're renovating her pool house.
Right, you had a lot to carry in.
We don't have time to set our stuff down, close the gate. The owners didn't ever tell us to close the gate. She just being lazy.
Coming up,
How you failed to do your job, but you're coming to court to get Mr. Hartman to pay you for the wages that you lost. I don't know. I should not have cut my lunch short for this.
and later,
I took the keys and I was going to return it in the morning.
For losing my key. I appreciate that
which
so
I took
much.
accountability for.
No,
I
you
called
didn't.
her and
Never.
Where are the boots?
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between Marisol Heathrow and Chris Hartman over a runaway pup.
How did you get suspended?
So fast forwarding after like the first encounterment, when I had told him close the gate, he refused, gave me attitude as if like I'm just like a woman, like brush me off. That was the energy I was getting, like toxic masculinity.
They said they didn't even listen to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you told them, and you saw they weren't even listening to you.
Wasn't listening to me. So
Okay.
I did what anybody did, and I have evidence right here that I had. If you want to see them,
I'd like to see it, please.
here we go. Yes,
Here
I have
we go.
evidence right
All the
there that
lies.
shows that I had
Probably printed
contacted
that
the
out on the
client,
internet.
and I had told her about the
Oh,
construction
there's
worker.
little Diego.
Yes.
That's her first time seeing him too.
Cute. Mister, you are a comedian and a contractor. You said that's her first time seeing the dog?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh,
telling you, she-
goodness.
So
Woo!
as you can see in the evidence there that I give you,
You wrote along. Wait a minute. Okay, I got to get through your evidence. You write an appeal. I want to know how you got suspended. Can you tell the court?
Not doing her
so
job.
how I got suspended is that because of the first encounterment, I have heart problems. It runs in my family. So because I have heart problems, I woke up one day with really bad chest pains. I didn't know what, like, because it's something new to me. I never like experienced having it like that. But and I forgot to take the collar off of Diego because of like what was going on with me. I was just trying to think of my safety. I get in the car, but before I leave, I go and tell his worker to keep the gate closed. I get to the hospital, as you can see in the evidence there, my
Should've
medical
took the dog
files
with you.
that
Call it
I
a
have.
service
How
dog.
can I do that if I'm
Call
having
it
a
a
panic
service
attack?
dog.
I'm having a panic attack.
You don't
How?
abandon your
How can I
job.
do that? Exactly. So you know everything.
So you're having a panic attack, and then Diego runs away, and you can't find him, or he gets out.
He gets out. He leaves out
And
the gate.
Do you find him?
No, because Carla, she comes back early from her trip. And what happens is that she ends up finding him because there's a locator with the tracker. With the collar, you can find it. So she finds him, finds out that he was in the people that got him, the pound. They got him.
Okay, so since you didn't remember to take the collar off,
Yes.
he still had the collar on,
Exactly.
so she was able to find him.
Yes, track him.
She riding
Well,
around. She
okay.
riding around looking for a dog. They don't even know what it look like.
So how?
You don't even know what that dog
Anyways,
look like.
so what happens
So
is
I'm looking
that,
at a text message right now where you tell the owner that Diego keeps getting out because of the construction workers, and the
Yes.
owner tells you take the collar off.
That's correct.
Okay, but you're saying you forgot to take the collar off.
So
You get suspended.
Yes.
She reports you
She
to
do.
the company.
She does.
And you get suspended.
Yes.
This is the proof that you had the panic attack.
Yes.
A panic attack cost you $152.50.
And so if you look more into like the evidence that I had gave you, because I got suspended, all the like bookings that I had prior before, I
Oh, you
missed
got
them.
a bad review on the
Yes.
site and you
they
got suspended.
Yes.
So therefore you lost bookings.
Yes. So
That's
you
what
can
happened when
see
you
right
don't
there
do
I
your
lost
job.
wages right
So
there.
-600, -400, all of that started getting subtracted.
Yes.
And you're saying that Mr. Hartman owes you that money.
Because if he would have listened to me, his people would have listened because he's the boss. he should have listened to me. Instead of him like going over my head because I'm a woman. Basically, you can hear the tone. You see how he's talking to me. You see how he's over talking me. You see how he's showing that male dominant. You see, exactly. No. How have you been respectful? You've been cracking jokes. You have not been listening to me. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, thank you. You see? You see?
Okay, I'm done. I've heard enough. And look, I can understand, Ms. Heathrow,
my job got done.
that you had a medical emergency, and that would be tough, right?
Yes.
However, the problem is you had ample time before the medical emergency to do what the owner told you to do, which is just take the collar off. But you were negligent and you forgot. You owe a duty of care to the owner for the dog. That's why Mr. Hartman says he never even saw the dog, because what the owner did, Carla, she had probably been taking the collar off the dog while her construction workers were going in and out, because it's reasonable to believe, to assume, to know that construction workers are gonna go in and out of a gate. And maybe at some point, while they're carrying things, they don't have a person to immediately lock the gate. As a professional dog sitter and walker and a person who's listed on a website, how you failed to do your job, but you're coming to court to get Mr. Hartman to pay you for the wages that you lost based upon your own negligence, I don't know.
She got to find her a sugar daddy.
I should not have cut my lunch short for this. Ms. Heathrow, no, that's not how it works. When somebody hires you to do a job, you do it. You were negligent. You failed to operate, and you failed to give the poor dog and the client the duty of care owed. This is your fault. Your case is dismissed. Judgment for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
Any final thoughts with each other?
I give you a great turtle website. You can start watching turtles, because you can't watch no dog and trying to blame me for it. I don't appreciate that.
Please follow me this way.
Coming up,
Now, since your receipt is messed up, you can't prove to the store that you can return the boots because you paid cash for them.
That is correct.
And where was this receipt left?
On my dashboard in my car.
And why do you put the receipt for $1,000 boots on the dashboard of your car?
Because I didn't want to lose it.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. Deandra Sims claims she was unable to return the vintage boots she bought because her ex-friend lost the key to her car. Stacy Chin says she replaced the key, but she's not to blame for the store's return policy.
Good day, everyone. Good day. This is the case of Sims versus Chin. Ms. Sims, you are suing Ms. Chin for $1,275. You say your ex-friend owes you money for the vintage boots you can't return. Is that correct?
Correct.
And Ms. Chin, you say you don't owe the plaintiff anything.
Correct.
All right, let's start from the beginning. What type of boots are these? And why can't you return them, Ms. Sims?
So they're really cute. I got them at a vintage store. There's actually evidence of them. If you see in one of the photos, there's a picture of the boots.
Those are cute.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, super
Yes.
cute. Chunky heel.
Yep.
And now talk to me about why you are suing your ex-friend, as you say, for $1,275.
Yes, so I'm suing my ex-friend because of negligence. So we ended up going to the beach, and we get there and we see like this group of boys playing volleyball, and one of the guys was super cute. His name was John, and he like kind of wanted to leave with me. I could not drive my car.
So did you
because
leave?
Yes, I ended up leaving, and then at that point, she started like embarrassing me in front of our friends that we were
Please,
talking.
I was looking
No,
out
you
for you.
called me sloppy.
Your Honor, she was
trying to
sloppy.
look
She
at
could
me
barely walk
weird.
straight, and I did not trust
Yeah,
her
but you don't
to
say
drive.
that to other people.
I took her car keys because
You took it or she gave it to you?
I took it from
She
her.
took it.
Because
but
I did
told
not
her-
want to risk
Yes. Obviously.
your life or someone else's
Obviously.
life. And so I took the keys, and I was going to return it in
Thank
the
you
morning.
for losing my key.
Which I
appreciate that
Which
so
I took
much.
accountability for, Your Honor.
No,
I
you
called
didn't.
her
Where were the boots?
Coming up,
So the boots were $1,000. You went and got $1,000 cash and paid for boots. Y'all got a lot to learn.
That is correct, yeah.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Deandra Sims, who is fighting with Stacy Chin over the cost of a pricey pair of boots.
Your Honor,
Because you took her car. Wait a minute. You took her car and you drove it.
no, I took her car and I got a ride share that I was going to pay for both of us to go home.
So you took her keys so neither one of you would drive.
Yes,
and you
because-
were trying to be responsible and called a ride share.
Yes,
So you
because-
guys both left in the ride share.
I left in the ride share and
But
she left
went
with John. Yes.
But you lost her key.
Yes.
Well, how was she gonna get in the car?
Well, I told her that it was going to take some time, and yeah, I actually have a
1
screenshot
month.
of the
It
text.
took a month.
I have
Okay,
a screenshot.
send me the screenshot, and then somebody tell me how
Yeah.
are boots
So-
involved in this?
Okay, sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Wait,
so
we
my
are
car-
suing for $1,275
Yes.
for vintage boots you can't return.
So this receipt was on the dashboard in my car, and the sun was hitting it for a month. So that's why it looks so terrible and
Okay,
illegible.
let me see this receipt. Does this have to do with the boots?
Yes, that's the receipt for the boots. Because once I got the boots, like, they were super
Okay,
cute.
so the receipt got damaged and you can't see it.
Yes.
Did you pay cash for these boots or did you pay with a credit card?
I paid it with, I paid cash. I specifically remember because I was saving up to buy those boots for over a month. I
How
worked
much were the
too.
boots?
$1,000.
So the boots were $1,000. You went and got $1,000 cash and paid for boots. Y'all
That is
got a lot to
correct.
learn.
That is correct, yeah.
So now since your receipt is messed up, you can't
Yeah.
prove to the store that you can return the boots because you paid cash for them.
That is correct.
And where was this receipt left?
On my dashboard in my car.
And why do you put the receipt for $1,000 boots on the dashboard of your car?
Because I didn't want to lose it.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
Okay, let me look at these text messages because I'm about tired of y'all. Deandra said, what took you so long to get the key? For the millionth time, I told you it was going to take a while. I can't make the return now. You owe me. This is the issue.
Yep.
Was Miss Chin negligent? Did she owe you a duty of care when she took your key? Right? To make sure that that key, right, is replaced. She did that. You got back in your car.
I took a lot of ride shares throughout my
All
entire.
right, well, I had to pay for a lot of ride shares. I've looked through 2 folders of evidence. I don't see any ride share receipts.
You're
You
not-
come to court suing for some boots. You got to make it make sense for me.
Yeah.
You didn't today, so you lost. Your case is dismissed. Judgment for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
Any final thoughts with each other?
Don't come suing me because you're negligent on your own damn life, and get out of my face.
You know what? I have nothing to say to her.
Please follow me this way.
Absolutely.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.